So we are standing, Christians, Jews, rabbis, pastors, saying that we condemn the fact that individuals who are praying for God's peace upon this earth can meet the most violent death at the most beautiful place. And so what we find is that now that the devil has left the community and wants to come into the church to destroy the church. So we must be spiritually ready, charged, and vigilant to understand the times that we live in. This is a terrorist act. It is not some young boy. He's 21 years old. He's not a young boy. He is a terrorist. And so when you have a terrorist, our society must say that this was a terrorist act. You can never go into a mosque, a temple, or a synagogue and kill 9 people without it be considering a terrorist act. It is a terrorist act, and so we condemn it to the strongest degree. The concept that we're talking about here tonight is that we have to pray, but we also have to watch. So the idea of having one eye closed and one eye open praying is very important for us as a church. So we have to plan for active shooters who come into our congregations, how we're going to respond to those things. But at the same time, we have to be keen to also know the surroundings that we have in our service. Church as we know it right now is totally different. It's a whole new world when it comes to securing the churches. Dr. Martin Luther King said that hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can drive out hate. And so as a church, we're not going to say that we need to respond with violence. That is not the message of the church. The message is love, but also understanding that we must protect ourselves in our houses of worship. But we will not allow one deranged terrorist to take us off the message of Christ, which is love. So yes, we must get upset, but at the same time, we're not going to go down the road fighting violence with violence. Well, what happened next is that our hearts and our prayers continue to go out to the family. And we as pastors who are here tonight, we are vigilant, knowing that it can happen anywhere, anytime. So we are very focused on following new plans with our churches, trying to find ways, creative ways and ideas as to how we can support and secure our congregations.
And when we come together, we will see what God will do.
Yes, sir. Yes,
when we begin to pray, for if my people, which are called by my name, would humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways. The Lord said, I will hear from heaven. I will forgive their sins, and then I will heal the land. We see what is happening, my friends. We don't know who is coming to our church. Now we cannot close our eyes and pray. The songwriter said, and he taught me how to watch and pray. We have to watch and pray. Church, let us open our spiritual eyes and let us go out on the battlefield. That's where the battle is, in the field. So let us go. Are we ready to go? Are we ready to go?
We're here tonight, to showing our support at this prayer for all the families in Carolina. And also, we want to let them know that this is a terrorist attack against the church. And just like an attack was taken to my church on August last year, it's the same feelings, and it brought tears to my eyes when I see what is going on, even with the church, or the church are under attacks. So August the 8th, we're inviting 1,000 from each country, and we're calling the churches, let us come out and march on for unity, for healing, and for restoration. So 100 people from each country, we ask you, invite 10 people and make it 1,000 August 8th, right here in Utica. That's where it's going to be. We're closing Utica between Linden and Church.
Because a sacred place has been violated. It's time for the nation to wake up. They have attacked the schools. Every other week there's a school shooting in this nation. And now a sacred place where people come to worship, where people come to pray, has now been attacked. And it's time, a wake-up call for the nation. And yes, we have to pray, but we've got to deal with gun violence in America.